Okay guys, we're almost ready to put out our next net. We do have a few brailer bags to put in that side yet. And what? And yeah, so what we're gonna do is we just got done delivering, and Phil wants to get the net in the water right away, which is good. So we have the brailer bags in on this side, and we gotta put them in on that side yet, but we'll do that after we get the net out. And then also what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave one net on the drum and fix it, put it in the water, grab another end, fix it, put it in the water, grab another end, fix it. So after this slow period is over, our nets are almost fixed. So, by the way, over here I have our blue tow line. So, perfectly, it's all gonna go out well, and you don't go out with the net. That would really be a bummer. But I think we're gonna be going slow enough that I can keep my head back. So, without further ado, we should be going out soon. Actually, I'm down there, I gotta throw the ball first. Let me grab the ball. Oh, I hear Phil slowing down.
Throw it.
The ball's out. Get that guy going. All right, so I'm gonna keep my head back. I'll just say it once here and then I don't talk because I really gotta focus. My goal here is to make sure that the lead line, which I'm touching, does not go back around the drum and therefore cause the net to tear. That's my goal here. Oh, and Thor's breaking it with his hand a little bit, just so it keeps a nice steady rhythm going out.
To our third shackle, correct?
This is number 4.
Yeah.
They're not a complete shackle. Oh, I lost it. I don't want to put my head in there yet. I'm gonna cover you up for a moment. Ugh. Gotcha. Woo. All right.
It is always stressful when that happens.
Okay, so I believe this is our last portion. These are not full shackles. These are all portioned. That's why you're like, why are we on number 5? So after this one, we're gonna hook up the tow line, I believe. This is number 5, right? Oh man. There, we got it. Okay, slow down. Okay, there it is. I got that part. Got the lead line. Now we're gonna pull this back in a little bit, get our cork line. There we go. That off. We're gonna get this up. You just want it tied down through the horns. Through the horns. So now we're gonna take this little rope here, put it on our side over here, put it through our hole. Thor, if you grab that, I can hold it here. There you go. He's gonna put it through that side a few times. Tie a little knot that's easy to get out. And now this will stay between the horns. He shut it off. We left one on the fix. Then we'll put that one out and bring on another one. In the meantime, I think Thor is gonna, well.
Yes, sir.
Well, what about these brailer bags? Let's get these in first. Thank you. Well, are you gonna come back and help me backstack?
Yeah, after you got those in, right?
Sure. All right, I'm gonna shut you off now while he gets those in first.
I could go down there. You want to get that fuel can out of that?
I filmed the net going out that last time.
Oh, good. It was going on pretty good too.
Yeah, there's almost a little pressure though because I couldn't stick my head in there.
There's a hole.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, that's what we're looking for. Holes that you could fit a beach volleyball through. Phil, what kind of twine do you get used in there to?
It's like a wax twine or something.
So it makes it a little stickier, so it's not going to slide out. And he's going to be putting knots. He's going to be putting knots as he goes down a seam.
Bite?
Oh no, I think that was a fish jumping. I think what I thought. I heard. He puts knots on either side of like a knot like this, and that way it doesn't slide. I'll have to show you those house plans.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Got a whole bunch. She like took pictures and.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can sort of picture what you're saying, but I'm a visual guy.
Mm-hmm. Wonder. Oh yeah, I could. That's. Oh, I feel like the drum has almost got like stiffer coming out.
Maybe
So.
that's making that noise.
As you can see, I'm like pulling on it and it's not even coming out.
So, for those of you who have gone home already, not to mention any relatives. How many pounds we to get today, Abe?
What was that now? 5,200? Was it 52? 5,300.
And then, how many pounds did we get yesterday, Abe?
Was yesterday 80, like 81?
88 or no, 78?
70, yeah, 78.
For those keeping track at home.
So today is, I think, the 24th. So I would say 90 to 95% of the boats are all going to be gone by the 25th. Many of the canneries closed down, but there is options for other people to stay and fish for other canneries. So if their cannery closed and is done, not accepting any more fish, they could fish for example, we fish for Copper River. And so you could, you know, if you wanted to stay later and fish, you could talk to Copper River, even though you maybe fished for Trident or AGS or Icicle, actually Ocean Beauty Icicle, and you could, you know, stay later. So it's a little, in some cases, a little easier fishing just because there's a lot less boats. Like I say, about 90% will be out, 95% will be out. And why else is it easier, Phil? Less boats?
There's less boats and no time anymore.
Oh yeah, so they're not restricted to time. You know, it's still on. We can fish whenever we want. We still got to follow the out of bounds lines, but we can fish anytime we want. Day, night, during a storm, whatever.
Well, tell them about the seals eventually.
Oh yeah, so he mentioned the seals there. By the way, when you're fixing like this, it's nice to have the knife real handy. You can't just put it in your pocket. This is a Victoriex, and it's really sharp, so that's in the mouth normally is where it goes. But he mentioned the seals, so as less people are fishing, I'll look around a little bit so you can see not many boats around. In like 2 days, you won't even see a boat. The seals then are gonna find whoever is fishing, and they start to team up on that guy. So that would be a reason not to fish at night, because you can't see what's going on, and that does make it a little difficult to fish all by yourself, sort of by yourself at the end. All right, he's got that hole done. So we're gonna continue working on this hole, and eventually we're gonna throw it out. All right, so I need the poly ball. That should be good. I'm just gonna grab this right here, Phil. Hang on. So I'm just gonna throw a poly ball on this end. And we're gonna come back here. It's a little long. I normally would take one of these off, but there we go. Now we're gonna go to the other end. me get this out of the way. And we are going to send out this net over there. Get this gone. Probably set this up back again when we come back. Actually, yeah. So we got to get that net off. Sometimes it just works to talk to yourself about what you're doing, so it makes sense. Alright, so now, where did I go with my end? End is right here. Need a carabiner, which is right here. This guy is gonna go here. Am I gonna try and carabiner the leads right away too?
Sure.
So here's the top, that's the bottom, so I'm gonna take this carabiner off. Okay. You're clear. All right, so that is ready to go out. We'll get that, pull the leads in, put these leads on. Thor just came and wowzer. Do you want me just to grab the ball and put it on this side and then you like tow out a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. Better move Phil's beverage. All right, so we're gonna grab the ball here, and you can see it's accordioning in because there's really no wind. Keep it nice and taut. Thor is gonna grab this and eventually give it to me, I hope, without grabbing. Oh, that was close. You never want to grab the net. Now, I'm gonna bring in the ball here. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go like so. All right, yep, he's stretching it out. You can see I put it on a cleat there, so I didn't have to hold the ball. It's all coming out. By the way, you don't want to have an accordion like that. You get a fish go through, then if it goes through the accordion part of it, and then maybe another accordion part, well, that's when you also can tear your net because it's gone through all these different sections of web. And he's just gonna try and get those red ones down there yet. Now, he's gonna back up. You're gonna back up now, Phil? He's gonna back up so I can get this net. Put this here. By the way, I normally would have gloves on and my coat. Can you go ahead a little bit? Not far though. That's good, that's good. So now, this one. Oop. Under there. Take the ball off. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab up the lead line here. There's the lead line. I'm gonna pull that up here. Grab my line here. Put that together. Hold up on there a little bit. There we go. Make a little taunt. See, Thor's putting a ball back on this side, so that's ready to roll. Cork's on top, lead's on the bottom. We're almost out. Just gonna pull that out. Oh, and I'm gonna hold it a little bit, he said. Probably wants to get a little bit taut. Hold it with my knees. Good? Okay. There we go. All right, let's go get another one. I don't need to use the level line, right? I can just hook it up and we'll just bring it in. So normally we would swing the level line back over, bring it in, but we're probably not gonna have any fish. So, just gonna move that back to here, leave that there. I am gonna move the mat though. And bring back this. So we can put it on the drum, then we'll pull it off the drum and look at it and send it back out again. By the way, they do have a king down there. You can tell this is a king because it's got its dots on there. The black dots show it's a king. And it's more got a blunted nose. Sort of a shoved up nose. Alright, so we're going down here. Grab another net. Bring in a board, backstack it. In backstacking, we'll look for any holes that are major to fix and do the whole thing back around again. And we should have a beautiful long net then catch fishies after we're done with this. So that way, so this is what we normally throw to get our blue line in. You do not want to catch the web, because if you throw it into the web, you probably won't just get one little piece of net. You'll get a whole bunch, and then it's a little hard to pull it out of this guy. So never throw it into that. I gotta get this over the top of here. Ultimately, get this to here, take that off. Now we can drum it in. Bring up the ball. I forgot this was open yet. Put the brake on. Bring it in. Doesn't really matter that we don't have that up, because well, it shouldn't matter. I'll maybe move it over some. Just gonna backstack it anyways. Over to get that part of it. There we go. By the way, we had some years that this is all we did. Did not use that guy at all. Ah, this one looks like a long one. Is it a long one? It's got a lot of 1 bars in it. There's like a ginormous, whoa, I got a fish. You want to push me ahead a little bit? Thank you. Okay, I was not expecting a fish. Here we got a fishy. I'm gonna add another hole. Just added another hole. Plop him out. We got a fish. Yeah, there's a big hole in it. Right there is a hole. So I just gotta go to the shackle here and I'm gonna put on the tow line. Missing, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm missing my longer tow line. Must have left my really long tow line on the drum. Take that off. Where did my take that off and should be good to release. I don't even think we need to even put the thing up. Well, we'll better do it just in case. It's like really no waves, but this is what we always do. Let's go like just in case. I'm just not even gonna loop it though there. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. Round 2 of a few more. Well, hey guys, let me see if I can get some light off the boat to see my face, see if that works. Just wanted to finish up that previous thought that I had and showing you all the network taking place while we had the calm waters. Worked out really well. We got those net all hooked back up and fishing again. Later on that afternoon, some waves did come in and a nice round of fish, as in probably around 150 or so, 200 fish came in for us to catch later that afternoon, so it worked really well. And then I went to sleep because, well, as you can tell, it's dark out and I am on night duty. So I thought, well, I gotta close that off. I gotta tell you what happened, guys. So yep, it worked really well. Those nets are running well. No big pieces are getting caught. I just put one out here on this one. It went out really well. So but nighttime fishing, I'm watching for where all any of the lights are and any flashing lights are. If it's just straight red lights, that's boats. Red and green lights would be boats. And then flashing lights like ours is flashing right out back here through the center. That is showing me where our polyball is, and then I watch for other people's polyballs. So we're floating down to, I guess, the southwest corner, and as it continues to ebb out, the speed will be about the same, about 1.5 knot going down, so you know, around a 1.5 miles per hour. Eventually it's going to slow down because it's going to eventually want to flood. So I'm watching that, and we'll get to picking a little bit later. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little thing of what do you do when there's not many fish and your net needs a little bit of work on it too. So we'll see you on the next one.